Hello guys, this is Teja, first year MBBS student in AIMS Gorakhpur. Today I'm gonna share a very important news to all of you guys, and I also request everyone to please share this video to as much people as possible because this news is very important. As we're encountering many new changes in the second phase of COVID when compared to the first phase, like there is change in severity, intensity, and the spread of this COVID-19, which has been increased several fold compared to the first phase. So, and there are also changes in the treatment of this COVID 19 in the second phase, like many new vaccines and drugs are being introduced in the second phase, which were not there in the first phase. And besides all this, there comes a new trouble. That's nothing but the black fungus. So, today I'm going to emphasize on this black fungus. What is this fungus, and who are more prone to this, and how can we get rid of this? So, this is where this black fungus. This black fungus is also known as mucormycosis or zygomycosis. So this is actually infecting the people after post COVID. I mean after the COVID. So coming to its habitat, it lives in moist conditions like in the soil and also on the decaying organic matter like fruits and vegetables. And getting its first case reported in the Maharashtra state, and then next it has been spread to the neighboring states like Odisha, Telangana, AP, etc. So this virus affects the lungs very badly. So when someone inhales this fungal spores, it affects the lungs, sinuses, and can also spread to the other areas like eyes, nose, and tongue, which I'll be discussing later in this video. And also, actually, this is actually an opportunistic infection, which it means that when the person's immunity is getting suppressed, then it takes the opportunity of getting infected into them and more suppresses them by feeding on them. Why there is a sudden rise in these cases of the black fungus? So people who have been infected by the COVID has a very big immunity. So they have been put on the steroids for increasing the immunity. So there is a hyperimmunic response which makes them susceptible to more other fungal infections like mucormycosis. And it's not been observed in all the patients, but mainly we can say that it is being observed in the patients like who have diabetes or any unknown or underlying cause of high blood sugar level in their body. So one more reason of this spread can be like poor or bad air quality, which is more prevalent in India. Like it favors the or makes the people susceptible to this mucormycosis, and also there has all been misuse or overuse of the steroids, which is the most important reason for the occurrence of this black fungus. Signs of infection. So, how do you recognize the signs of infection? Coming to the first, that is severe headache. So, as this fungus even infects the brain cavities and also the nerves, so it can lead to a severe headache which may occur continuously or after some time of 2 or 3 days after the infection. And coming to the next point, there is loss of vision, or it can be a vision impairment. So the patient will be able to uh, sense some blurring vision or vision impairment, and even there can be signs of swelling of the eyes. Either it can be in the one eye or in the both of the eyes. So this can be a warning sign for the infection of this fungus. And next, there can be a swelling in the areas of the skin in the face, like facial distortment, like there is a swelling in the cheek or around the nose, or like as I previously said, there can be swelling in the eyes. And coming to the next point, there is discoloration, that too blackish discoloration in some part of the skin in the face, like there is appearance of the blackish spots or patches around the eyes or around the nose. And in some more severe cases, there can also be loosening of the teeth and loss of the teeth in the lower jaw mostly. Prevention and the treatment. So coming to the prevention, there's no worry that it does not spread from one person to the other person, so it is not contagious. And to the patients who have diabetes or high glucose levels, so I suggest them to uh, monitor their blood sugar levels regularly, and also to just recognize the symptoms as soon as possible. And the people must use steroids who have been infected with COVID very judiciously, because the duration and also the dose and the timing of the steroids used also affects, and any misuse or overuse of these steroids increase the chance of getting this infection. And coming to the treatment, amphotericin B injection is being used currently, so that, and also the antiviral treatment costs so much, so it's advised to just recognize the symptoms as soon as possible and just consult an ENT doctor for the appropriate treatment according to the severity of the infection. So the main motto of this video is to just uh, increase the awareness among the people about this black fungal disease, and if we are together, then we can stop this arise of the black fungus disease in our country. Thank you.